If you're secretly terrified to look at your bank account, this video is for you. The first, most confronting step to financial freedom isn't about investing or getting a raise. It's a brutal, honest confrontation with your debt. This isn't just about what you owe, it's about the dangerous mental trap that debt creates. It's a weight that silently steals your energy, your focus, and your future. You must see debt for what it is, a thief of your potential. To escape this trap, you have to be willing to feel the discomfort, to face the numbers head on, and to declare that you are no longer a slave to your past choices. This is the mindset shift that turns fear into fierce determination. Now that you've confronted the debt, you need to build a fortress. This isn't about some complex investment strategy. It's about the psychological shift from feeling insecure to feeling in control. To do this, you must build a bulletproof budget and a robust emergency fund. Many people resist budgeting because they associate it with restriction and scarcity. That's a dangerous lie. A budget is actually a tool of liberation. It gives you permission to spend without guilt because you've already allocated every dollar to its purpose. Tools like You Need a Budget, YNAB, or Every Dollar can turn this chore into an empowering practice. Simultaneously, your emergency fund, a cash reserve of 3 to 6 months of living expenses, is your ultimate insurance policy. It's the armor that protects you from life's inevitable curveballs, allowing you to avoid falling back into the debt trap we discussed in the last section. Building that financial foundation in the last section isn't just about defense, it's about shifting to a powerful offense. This next step is about intentional saving. You have to see your future self not as a distant stranger, but as someone you are actively supporting right now. The secret here is to give your savings a purpose. Don't just save for a vague future. Save for the new home fund or the retirement freedom account. This mental reframing gives your money a mission and makes it much harder to steal from yourself. Use a high-yield savings account to make your money work harder even while it's sitting there, earning interest. This small but powerful action reinforces the idea that you are a master of your money, not its passive observer. This discipline is the first step toward becoming a serious investor. With your emergency fund solid and your savings intentional, the next logical step is to become a strategic investor. But here's the warning: most people are their own worst enemy here. They approach investing with a fear of failure, or worse, with a get-rich-quick mentality. This is where you need a profound mindset shift. You are not a gambler trying to hit the jackpot. You are a business owner buying slices of the world's most successful companies. Think of historical figures like Madam C.J. Walker. She didn't just build a hair care empire. She invested her profits back into her community and herself, understanding that money is a tool for growth. You need to adopt that same long-term vision. Start by learning the basics, not by chasing fads. Consider using a robo-advisor like Betterment or Wealthfront to start with a diversified, low-cost portfolio that aligns with your goals, removing the emotion and guesswork from the initial phase. This is how you begin to build real wealth, not just temporary wins. In the last section, we talked about becoming a strategic investor. Now, let's talk about your greatest secret weapon: compound interest. This isn't just a financial term, it's a profound psychological concept that forces you to embrace patience and long-term thinking. Albert Einstein reportedly called it the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. It's a force multiplier for your money. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. It starts small but picks up more snow and momentum as it goes. Your money does the same thing. The interest you earn on your investments starts earning its own interest. The longer you let it work, the more exponential the growth becomes. This is a powerful antidote to the impatience and instant gratification that cripples most people's financial progress. With your investments working for you, it's time to stop trading your life for a paycheck. This is where you optimize your income. Most people are stuck in a dangerous cycle. They believe their income is a fixed number, a cage they can't escape. This is a limiting belief that you must shatter. You have to start seeing your skills and time as leverageable assets, not just a commodity to be sold by the hour. Look at your current job and ask yourself, how can I get a raise? How can I add more value? This isn't about being a better employee. It's about a mindset shift to being a profit center. But don't stop there. Think about side hustles. Could you teach a skill online? Could you use a platform like Etsy or Upwork to monetize a talent? This isn't just about making more money. It's about gaining control and diversifying your income streams so you're not held hostage by a single source. This lays the groundwork for the most powerful step of all. In the last section, we optimized our active income. Now it's time to build the ultimate engine of freedom, passive income. This is where your money starts working for you, not the other way around. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a long-term strategy for liberation. The goal is to create income that flows in whether you're working or not, effectively decoupling your time from your money. Think of someone like Oprah Winfrey. She built a media empire where she now earns royalties and dividends from investments she made years ago. Passive income can come from a variety of sources. Real estate rentals, dividend-paying stocks, creating an online course, or even something as simple as investing in a platform like Fundrise to own a piece of commercial real estate without the hassle. The key is to start small, with a clear focus. This step is about creating an ever-expanding pipeline of cash flow that will eventually make your active job optional. As you build your passive income streams and move toward freedom, you'll find that your deepest financial battles aren't about the numbers. They're fought in your mind. This is the ultimate showdown between the abundance mindset and the scarcity mindset. A scarcity mindset whispers that there's not enough to go around, that someone else's success means your failure, and that you must hoard every penny out of fear. This dangerous thinking leads to self-sabotage and missed opportunities. An abundance mindset, on the other hand, understands that wealth is not a finite pie. It believes there's an infinite supply of opportunities and that you have the power to create your own success. This is the mindset shift that separates the perpetually anxious from the truly wealthy. When you embrace an abundance mindset, you're more likely to take calculated risks, invest in yourself, and see setbacks as lessons rather than catastrophes. This is the psychological foundation for true, lasting wealth. With your mindset aligned for abundance, it's time to build a system that removes the need for daily willpower. This is the secret of the truly wealthy. They don't rely on remembering to save or feeling motivated to invest. They automate their wealth. This is the most powerful weapon against self-sabotage and the fear of failure that causes so many to delay their financial journey. Automating your savings and investments means setting up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings, your Roth IRA, and your brokerage account the day you get paid. You can use tools like Mint or set this up directly through your bank and investment platforms. This system ensures that you pay yourself first before you have a chance to spend the money on things you don't need. It's a psychological hack that takes the emotion out of money management. This allows your wealth to grow consistently and effortlessly, a direct contrast to the constant struggle that a scarcity mindset creates. Now that you have automated your wealth building process, you need to protect it. We talked about confronting debt and building an emergency fund. But a smart investor knows that the market itself can be a source of psychological stress. This is where diversification comes in. Think of it as your armor against market volatility. The dangerous path is to put all your eggs in one basket, to believe you can pick the next winning stock. The wisdom of investors like Ray Dalio, who founded the world's largest hedge fund, Bridgewater Associates, lies in his philosophy of a holy grail of investing, holding many uncorrelated assets to reduce risk. By diversifying your portfolio across different asset classes, like stocks, bonds, and real estate, you ensure that a downturn in one area won't completely wipe you out. This allows you to ride out the market cycles with confidence, not fear. Diversification is a powerful protective measure, but it's fueled by an even more critical psychological skill we touched on earlier: delayed gratification. This is the single most important habit that separates those who build lasting wealth from those who stay stuck. It's the ability to say no to a small, immediate pleasure in favor of a much larger future reward. This is a skill honed by legends like Warren Buffett, who built a vast empire not on flashy trades, but on patient, long-term investing. The dangerous pull of instant gratification, fueled by consumer culture and social media, is a constant threat. It's the little voice that tells you to buy the expensive car, the latest phone, or the unnecessary gadget right now. Every time you consciously choose to invest that money instead of spending it, you are strengthening your delayed gratification muscle. This isn't about deprivation, it's about making a powerful choice to empower your future self. It's a deliberate act of self-respect. Delayed gratification is the fuel, but continuous learning is the engine. The most dangerous financial mindset is to believe you know everything you need to know. The world of finance, business, and opportunity is constantly changing. Your greatest asset isn't your portfolio, it's your mind and your ability to adapt. We see this in the life of Benjamin Franklin, who famously devoted time each day to learning and self-improvement. He understood that intellectual capital is the foundation of all other capital. This means actively seeking out knowledge. Read books on personal finance, listen to podcasts, follow expert analyses, and understand the economic forces at play. Don't fall into the trap of letting your emotions dictate your financial decisions. Instead, build your knowledge base so you can make confident, calculated choices. This ongoing education is the ultimate weapon against market fear, and it ensures that you remain the master of your money, not its victim. Armed with continuous learning and delayed gratification, you are ready for the final step: creating a personal financial master plan. This isn't a vague dream of getting rich, it's a precise blueprint for your freedom. Think of it like a journey. You need a map and a destination. Without one, you'll wander aimlessly, falling victim to self-sabotage and the whims of the market. Your plan should include specific, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals, SMART goals. For example, your goal isn't just to be wealthy. It's to have a passive income of $5,000 per month within the next 10 years, which will be achieved by saving 25% of my income and investing in dividend-paying index funds and a real estate crowdfunding platform like CrowdStreet. This blueprint is your weapon against the insidious voice of doubt and the comfortable but dangerous embrace of your comfort zone. It transforms your abstract desires into actionable daily steps. This plan is your ultimate expression of self-control. You have a master plan, you have a system, you have the discipline, but here's the final boss, your own mind. Many people, as they get closer to success, fall prey to imposter syndrome and self-sabotage. This is the dangerous internal battle where you feel unworthy of the wealth you're building. The voice in your head whispers, "You don't deserve this," or "It's too good to be true." This can lead you to make poor decisions, like spending a large sum of money impulsively or making a risky investment that you know is a bad idea, all as a subconscious way of returning to your financial comfort zone. You must confront this fear head-on. A powerful practice is to use daily affirmations, which rewire your subconscious mind. Say to yourself, "I am a master of my money. I attract wealth and abundance. I deserve to be financially free." This isn't a magic trick. It's a deliberate act of reprogramming your mind to align with your financial goals. Your external success will only be as strong as your internal belief in your own worth. Now, if you want to take back control, to conquer that debt, to build that fortress of a budget, and to start your journey toward true financial freedom, then there's only one thing left to do. Right now, subscribe to MoneyOga, hit that notification bell, and join a community of people who are taking their financial destiny into their own hands, because your future self is waiting for you to make this decision today.